What's up guys, it's ShotColor MIA here, and today I will be doing a Season 4 AD Carry Pyramid of Champions. This is basically my Season 4 tier list in which I rank the AD carries from like the best to worst. Okay, so I'll start off by going over the pyramid I have. Okay, so I basically separated the tiers into three different tiers. I named the top tier the Godly tier, which was just a couple of the AD carries that I believe fit like well into the current meta in Season 4. The next tier I believe is the Playable tier, which I mean you can deem these champions as playable and can do well within the meta, but there's some things that they lack that the other champions in the Godly tier just have that are much better than the playable champions. And then last but not least, like the Trash tier. I mean, these AD carries are just they don't fit well into the meta. I mean, they're just not very good. Okay. The Godly tier, I consider them of Lucian, Sivir, and Jinx. All three champs have kits that fit well within the current meta. All three champs, in my opinion, stand out. For instance, Jinx just has a really fast attack speed built into her kit with her Q, or I mean, just like her Q. How every three like auto attacks, like it just spins up and increases auto attacks, and then her W, in my opinion, is just high damage, and then her ult is also really well. Sivir has a great spell shield. She can really counter a lot of people in the bot lane, such as like Caitlyn. Don't ever play Caitlyn against Sivir. Sivir always wins that matchup. And then also like a Blitzcrank or a Thresh, Sivir can really get a lot of mana regen back with her spell shield. And then last, I said Lucian. Lucian just has a lot of damage once you get that Bloodthirster and Trinity Force, and that's why I consider him. He's also like a really high mobile champion within the league, and that's why I fit him as I deem him as a Godly tier 80 carry. Each champ also outputs a lot of damage once they get rolling, and I also put these people in the Godly tier because one, Sivir just got a rework, and so that's why, I mean, she just fits really well into the meta. And then Riot didn't really nerf Lucian and Jinx after they came out, and so they just kind of left them like that, and they just left them overpowered, and that's why I believe they're easy to snowball lane, and I consider them the top 80 carries right now at the moment. Okay, the second tier, this is like the largest champion pool, the Playable tier. I actually separate this Playable tier into two different tiers. I just believe that like the top half of the tier would be Draven, Corki, and Caitlyn, because these three champions still bring something to the table. They have some qualities that are actually good within the meta. Like for example, Corki in the Triforce during the season 3 World Championship, it was very good. It thrived a lot. Caitlyn, she's just a bully in lane. She could really shut down 80 carries. And Draven, with the rework, I'm sketchy about it, to be honest. I mean, like, if you get a kill, then great. But if you don't get a kill, Draven's bad. Like, you just need that kill with all your gold saved up from your passive. And that's why I deem these guys as playable. And, like, they're on the top half of the Playable tier. Okay, and then the bottom half, I would consider them Vayne, Ezreal, Varus, and Graves. I say these guys are in the bottom half of the Playable tier because I mean, they just don't fit well into the meta. I mean, like, they don't have very outstanding kits in Season 4, and, like, they're just kind of, like, forgotten and lost because, they just died out because Vayne was, like, really popular in Season 3 along with Ezreal. Ezreal still kind of is popular, but, I mean, the other champions that I've mentioned before, they're much easier to snowball lane with, and they fit really well into Season 4 compared to these champions. Okay, not last but not least, I would consider these guys just trash in Season 4. I mean, you guys might have opposing opinions, and I would like to hear them. Post them in the chat below. And I consider these guys Quinn, Misfortune, Kog'Maw, Urgot, Tristana, Ashe. Sometimes I just forget that Urgot's an 80 carry. I mean, like, these guys just, like, an MF, she doesn't bring anything new to the table. Like, I mean, she just runs up auto attacks. I mean, there's just some, like, these 80 carries don't have, like, they're very hard to snowball with compared to like other champions. Like if they were to lane against the other champions that I've said before in like the godly tier champions like Sivir, Lucian, and Jinx, they'll win the majority of the time compared to these lesser AD carries right now in season 4. Who knows though? Like I mean, anything could change. Reworks happen. I mean, they could rise up again and switch out with the champions in the godly tier. Okay, like always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe to my videos. I will be having an RP giveaway soon, and I'd love to hear from you guys. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.
The cost of your life is one arrow.